All right, let's get into the gambling rings and Dallas, Fort Worth, and Texas, and all those types of things. Because I just happen to be from Dallas, Fort Worth, but back in the late '90s, early 2000s, and such, I was exposed to some things there, and then I saw some things kind of carry over later on, as far as like where I worked, and then like secret gambling halls and whatever else. But if you've ever had an Asian boss or whatever, they might take you to the little Korean karaoke bars or whatever. All right, these kind of areas, the laundromats, the little closed off places, you don't know what the hell's going on in there. You see people come and go. It's like always like Asians, or always blacks, or always old white dudes, or whatever kind of thing. You got the massage parlors, all these types of things, okay? And a lot of you don't know that Dallas, Fort Worth, so-called Right Salt, Texas, or whatever, all right? It's like a strip club capital of America, okay? You can't go down the highway, basically, without seeing some type of strip club advertisement and some half-dressed woman, all right? So y'all are all running from so-called California to Texas and Florida or whatever, and Texas and Florida has just as many rainbows, all right? But y'all are going to the old hook, line, and sinker, and the sinker is for that man of sin to be revealed and shine his lights as that moon starts shining within all of you and keeping you back into the old world, all right? Because it's telling you right now that Earth has a second moon until this long, all right? And it's probably going to be like a spiritual moon that we're never even going to see. So this is where like your gateways are going to be opening up from one to the other. It's telling you this payment system from one to the other. We've been on this gold, and we've been on this petrodollar gold, and now we're going to this digital gold, and then boom, 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 50, 60-year cycles, the jubilees, all these little resets, all these things we're told. What are people? They're told people like that. Okay, so as these things are like everywhere in the Texas community in ways, and then you also go into places like, if you ever lived in places like Oklahoma or Mississippi or wherever, you'll realize that all these people are all in your business, and basically all the cops or sheriffs or whatever are all shady fucking people. And then that's why they have such high incarceration rates, and that incarceration rates is also tied to the incarnation of Christ and all those other things. As your Jesus is within bounds and you operate under the law, and then you get caught with the robbers and thieves or with those types of, oh, that's bad, and we got to hang you up on the cross and send you down into the prison for the lower parts of hell. Okay, so you go into those places and you're like wondering how these places stay open. And then you graduate from high school. What do? You go to prom around that time or whatever. Before you graduate, you got enough time to think about it, all right? But you go to prom, and what do they have you do for entertainment? You play the games, you play the casino. So that's kind of where you're all at now, is you're in your high school, you're the son of the Most High, and you're Barack Obama, The Rock, and that is real versus the real, and all that stuff as you're put on those African plains, and that real black man from South Africa, that Elon Musk, may not be as dark, and that real light, that is real light, that is real black guy, and he's got the baby's mamas of the however many baby mama he got and however many babies, okay? So he's just playing he's that role, and he's also that successful, right? So he's that sucking his sis off in a way, and this tied into that little interracial kind of thing going on, is that Abraham and Sarah and all these other people that the people worship in the Bible or whatever, they either got their dad drunk and slept with him. That's where we're seeing now. And then they either slept with their cousin and married their cousin, or they had some orgy and they slept with a Gabrielle, or the Gabrielle. All right, everybody was gay that night. We're all just there having a big old Georgie for the George Washington. We're washing a ton to go get the ball worshipped. All right. That old Polish blood for the old Satan. The Polish, the barber, the red and white. Okay, so it's all coming into a nice little fashion, all right? And then also you got the crypto. We're told you only make money if you cash out, okay? And obviously they're just waiting for that first person to cash out on that Bitcoin, because then it's just going to be a downward spiral in a way, and it's up there way high. And that Red Baron pizza, he's flying up there. He's cooking. He's getting his thin crusts, deep dishes, hand tossed, just rolled out, all that shit. All right, all these different pizzas, and going into the wood oven, going into the shitty oven, going into the doughy crust, all that. Okay, and the doughy crust can be got. Well, we can take that home and just cook it a little longer, but longer. And that Moware service for that Sodom and Gomorrah, for that turf session, for that Gomorrah. All right, and the Grievous. I can't believe they fucking lost. The Grievous son. He's our light. He is not going to fail us today. He's going to win us $1 million. Oh, man. Huh? And they got you all these false promises. Well, shit, I lost a fucking $1 million. I put this much Bitcoin. I put this much on. So the Red Baron pizza. All right? The Red Baron. All he's got to do is cash out his 80 mil or bill or whatever the fuck they say he made. All right? Cash it out. Starts that downward spiral of the thing. The young rule the old. And that's just where, like, Baron did it. Well, the fuck you know Baron did it? Well, you got to follow it. Well, I'm going to follow some fucking kid. Well, the young rule the old. The rulers of darkness are coming in. Those kids are fucking hellions today. Well, it's all dark light programming as you fucking program your whole civilization through dark lights. Because the bright light, the white light you lived, so the dark light that you're watching and shit or whatever, murder, these kids being hellions in class, this robot society, this free robot society, this Orwellian robot society, this destruction, aliens coming, all these things are coming, blah, 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 blah. Okay, and it's creating dark lights as we're shown these, and it's creating white lights into the future. Okay? So, probably went over a little deep in there, but everything is being transformed to the dragon, and the dragon feeds this, that, and the other through the fertilization and the chemicals of this earth, and this fertilization happens through the hanging gardens of Babylon in one way, and through the regular gardens in another way, and it's all coming to transform the minds and the people and all the souls. The souls is the feet, where we go, what we do, how we interact, all those things that you're given the social lies. That social media is coming, okay, as it's breaking out. And anyway,